So there are three things really that you can do to help yourself if you don't consider yourself to be an ideas person. The first one is about stimulus. So the prospect of staring at a blank page is pretty daunting for many people, just to go from that blank page to whatever the idea is, an idea to sell to a client, to sell to somebody internally, or to go and pitch, to get some money for a bank or VC. All of these things are pretty intimidating. So you need stimulus. Steve Jobs talked about creativity is just connecting things. And so you've got to have more of those things to connect. So by stimulus, I mean things that thinking about your challenge, perhaps in an abstract way, thinking about it in advance so that you can go out and look at the world and see whether you can find a metaphor for your challenge or problem somewhere out in the world, or just thinking about it, giving yourself the time to be able to join those dots. Tools are one way of providing yourself with that stimulus. So lots of creativity tools, what they actually do is give you stimulus in order to be able to help tackle your challenge. So for example, there are in the toolkit in the book, I have over 20 different tools that can help you to be more creative. And one of the reasons is because they'll stimulate you to think in different ways. So it might be using random stimulus. It might be taking things that are seemingly abstract that you can connect with your challenge, or it might be going out very deliberately and observing your target audience or your customer or your consumer in their natural habitat, gathering all that information and data, which is from observation, and then using a tool like an empathy map from the world of design thinking, or ways to plot all that information so that you can start using the information and stimulus that you've gathered. So you've got stimulus, you've got tools to help you do that. And then the last thing really that you need to allow yourself, which is woefully underestimated, is that you need time. There seems to be such an idea that we want creativity on demand and we want it now, just like stand-up comedy. And of course that's absolutely fine. Some tools can enable you to do that. But if you do that and you don't give yourself enough time, you're just not allowing for one of the most fundamental facets of creativity, which relates to the brain, which is why we have our ideas in the shower or walking our dog and when we're doing something else, and that's incubation. So you need stimulus, you need tools, you need time, and then you need practice.